Have you ever heard stories of yogis slowing down their heartbeat or even stopping it completely and still being alive? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? But in yogic lore, this is not a myth nor a magic trick. It is about mastering the very fundamentals of life energy. Stay with me till the end of this video because what you're about to hear will completely change the way you look at life, death, and your own body. We have all been taught that the heart is the engine of life. If the heart stops, life ends. That's what modern medicine says. And for most people, that's absolutely true. But in yoga, life is not seen as a mechanical function of organs. The yogic sciences look deeper, beyond the beating of the heart, beyond even the breath. They say life is powered by prana, the vital energy that animates this body. And when a yogi learns to control prana, the rules of biology as you know them can be rewritten. The body has many systems: the nervous system, circulatory system, endocrine system. But all these are like electrical appliances connected to one power source, Prana Shakti. Your heart beats because prana drives it. Your breath flows because prana supports it. If prana withdraws, even for a moment, the body collapses. Now, what a yogi does is not about killing the body. It's about learning to regulate that energy consciously. When the energy is slowed down to a very low level, the need for heartbeat and breath reduces dramatically. This is why in deep yogic states, breath can almost stop. Heartbeat can become imperceptible, yet life continues. Modern science agrees that metabolism and heart rate can slow down during deep meditation. But yogis take it much further. They use kriyas, mudras, and bandhas to control prana. There is one particular aspect called kevala kumbaka, a state where breathing ceases without effort because the system needs no external oxygen. The prana is so balanced, so conserved that the physical functions are at their absolute minimum. When a yogi reaches this state, the heartbeat becomes so faint that even medical instruments may not pick it up. In some cases, they can consciously suspend it for a short period, not because the heart is dead, but because life energy is being managed at the root. There are documented cases, yogis buried underground for hours, even days, emerging alive. British records from the colonial era mention Indian sadhus sealed in boxes without air for 10 days under constant watch and still coming out breathing. Were they cheating? No, they had prepared the body for years, reducing its dependency on external oxygen, slowing metabolism, and taking prana control to a different dimension. One such yogi was Sadhu Haridas. Tested in the 1800s by skeptical doctors, he was buried for 40 days in an underground chamber. When he emerged, thin and weak, but alive, it shook the medical world. What does this tell us? That life is not just a mechanical process, it's a play of energy. Why would anyone do this? You might ask. Why would a yogi want to stop his heart? It's not a stunt, it's not for fame. In yoga, the body is seen as a tool, not the ultimate reality. A yogi experiments with life energy to realize that I am not the body. I am not the mind. By suspending the functions that seem essential, he proves, at least to himself, that life is deeper than flesh and bone. In states like samadhi, the yogi goes beyond physical needs. No food, no water, sometimes not even breath. Not because of denial, but because of transcendence. What can we learn? Most of us don't need to stop our heartbeat. That's not the goal. But what we can learn is this: life is not just biology. When you live compulsively, eating, breathing, sleeping without awareness, you are just a machine. But when you become conscious of your prana, through yoga, through meditation, you gain mastery over yourself. Your emotions, your thoughts, even your aging process can be transformed. And maybe, just maybe, one day you'll realize what the yogis knew. Life is not in the beating of the heart. Life is in the awareness that powers it. So, can yogis really stop their heart and still live? Yes, because they have understood life at its source. It's not a miracle, it's not a magic, it's mastery. If this opened your eyes to a deeper dimension of yoga, don't just leave it at wonder. Start your own journey. Even a few minutes of conscious breathing can begin to align you with this truth. Thank you for staying till the end. If this touched you, share it with someone who believes life is just a heartbeat. Let them know it's so much more.